Today we will be discussing the book Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. It's kind of an absurdist fiction because, of course, the story is about Gregor Samsa, a salesman. Like all of us, Gregor also goes through that shock phase, and then the shame phase where he's embarrassed to face his own family. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of TBR. Today we will be talking about Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. It's a Gothic novel. It has got all the elements: romance, mystery, thriller, psychological thriller, I would say, because it plays around with your psychology as well while you're reading. Well, it is about Maxim de Winter, who is a rich and a typical Englishman with the main scene of the whole book is set in an English house which is almost as big and as enormous, as wonderful as this. No, I have not been to Manderley, the house of Maxim de Winter, but when I was reading the book, I was actually sitting in the park and reading the book, and it almost felt like this is what probably the author was talking about, or the author wrote. Well, Maxim's first wife Rebecca died, and then to get away from that loneliness and sadness, Maxim goes to Monte Carlo. There he meets a young lady almost half his age, forget about half, almost his daughter's age, falls in love, marries her, gets her back to Manderley, and now she becomes the new Mrs. de Winter. Obviously, when guests start visiting Manderley and things go on, there is always a shadow of Rebecca throughout the book. Not in the pages of the book, or not only in the pages of the book, but also, as you can hear the background noise, this is how Rebecca's presence is there in the background of the book. Everything somehow is related to Rebecca. Everything in the new Mrs. de Winter's mind is also related to Rebecca. She is continuously in a turmoil. The inner turmoil is whether Maxim loves her as much as he used to adore Rebecca. Is she good enough? And the difference is Rebecca was from a well-known, well-established family, whereas the new Mrs. de Winter was a companion to an English lady, and from there Maxim brought her and married her. So the whole book is set on that psychological turmoil that's happening within, and then towards the end of the book there is a shocking reveal. A body is found in the cottage, in the cottage below Manderley, which is one of Manderley's cottages. Who is the person there, and how did she reach? Well, the whole story, I would say it's a beautiful story, and I liked it, but I still rated it 3 out of 5 because I just thought at times the author went too much into the description of the weather. I would have maybe liked a little more written on and explored about the relationships more than the place as such. But I think that is one of the reasons that at times it got a little tedious for me. The other thing is, I think one of the main characters of the book, which you do not realize till the end, is Mrs. Danvers, the housemaid. What happens to Manderley and how the story unfolds is for you guys to pick up the book and read. But I would suggest, if you're someone who likes thrillers mixed with a bit of romance, you can pick this up. But yes, it's a longish book, so pick it up accordingly. And this is also one of the books that I picked up because of a readathon that I'm doing with my book club, the Ready Readers Book Club. And we are doing a Desi Beat Readathon. This was one of my books for the mystery prompt. So do keep joining me for the next episode of TBR. Till then, read whichever book you're reading. But do mention what are you currently reading and what are you feeling about it. And if you have read Rebecca, then do let me know how you feel about it. Also, like, share and subscribe to the channel, because obviously it's important to support each other.